Hi, this is Linda Willow Roberts on A1R Psychic Radio with I Am A Manifestor show. Now, we're using the I Am A Manifestor Magical Oracle cards, which are my cards that have been published this year. I want to talk to everybody about manifesting, but let's just stop and think about what's happened this week. So this week we had a new moon. Mercury is going direct from today. Today's date is the 22nd in Australia. So I'm on air in Queensland, Australia, and I'm coming to you wherever you are. So good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you are. And Mercury is going direct. Woohoo! Isn't that great? So things are starting to move forward. The energy is starting to, the momentums, things are starting to drop in my lap, like the emails that I've been receiving from things that are coming up next year have started to happen from this week as Mercury started going direct. So, I'm so happy about that. So this is when we manifest. So we're coming up to the new year, and I think Saturn's gone into Capricorn, which is its own sign. So it's actually creating more momentum. So not only have we got this beautiful movement that we've got in Mercury's going direct, new moon, 2018's coming up, but it's just absolutely perfect for manifesting. So I would start my manifesting, my list, my gratitude list and all of those things, I would start closer to the new year, but I'm actually doing them now. So remember, I'm doing gratitude lists. So I'm grateful for things that I have and I am. I'm manifesting. I'm still using I am and I have. So I'm still doing it like I have it already. So remember to do that with your manifesting and your lists. So vision boards are important to put on, just get some magazines. It's the holidays. Take some time out. Sit down with a big bit of paper and some magazines and cut out some things that you want and some words that you want to come in for 2018. So, on my vision boards, I think I've told you before, I've put all I want is everything. So it's the things that I want to feel. I want to be happy. So I'm saying I am happy. I am grateful. I am abundant. I'm at peace. I am grateful for Spirit for giving me these gifts so I can help people. So that's the sort of thing you do when you're manifesting. We're getting into that energy and we're manifesting more and more and more. So we have got a caller. We've got a couple of callers today and we'll be talking with them about manifesting. Now remember, it's Christmas. So remember the thoughts that we're putting out towards our Christmas day and our holidays with our family. Remember, you are the editor of your story. So the thoughts that you're putting out, we want to put out that we're having a lovely, happy, peaceful Christmas for everybody's highest good. So that's what we will manifest. So we've got Sue from Rochester in New York. Hi, Sue. How are you?
Hi, thank you. I'm well. How are you?
I'm full of beans. Mercury's going direct, and I'm just so happy that it is, and so I'm full of energy at the moment. So I'm going to help you try and manifest what it is for your highest good. So, Sue, what did you call in for today? What can we manifest for you?
I need a new job.
Do you? So then we'll talk about that. We'll talk about the feelings that you want to have in your new job. See, that's where we go to. It's not just, we're spiritual people, but we actually have to do life things. So we have to have a job to pay our bills, and we have to be grateful that the job is paying our bills and that we have enough to pay our bills, but also that we're doing a job that's for your highest good, your life purpose, what will help you mind, body and soul and holistically. So we want to talk about some of the feelings that you would want to have doing the job that is for your highest good. So if I was to say to you that I want you to feel in your next job that you're respected and your talents are used and respected, would that be something that we'd be looking for?
Yes, that would be very accurate.
Yeah, it would. because I haven't felt like that you've been, somebody hasn't actually patted you on the back and said, good job, Sue, for a long time. Even though that we don't need outside verification of what we are and our gifts, it's still nice to be respected for the things that we know that we can do. So in the job for the future for you, I pulled a card, and the card that I've pulled up today is the free will card. So on this card there's two directions, and one is doing it on your own, and it's a little bit darker and harder, and the other road is partnering with Spirit. Spirit on the card is up in the corner, and they've got their hand down for you to hold their hand so they can guide you. So have you asked and used your free will, Sue, to ask Spirit to help you?
Probably not enough.
Okay. So you know your talents and your gifts and your experience. So now you need to put it up to Spirit. So however you do that, I write a lot, and I ask Spirit for help with a lot of things. Now remember that Spirit can be with everybody all at once. They can all-encompassing. So you're not taking away Spirit from somebody else to yourself, and you are worthy of their help. Okay?
Okay.
So you would say to Spirit, and put out the intent to Spirit, even if it's a visualization, and even though you could imagine your request going into a balloon, and you can ask Spirit, Sue would like to put the intent out to Spirit for a job for her highest good, with the feelings that Sue wants to have. She wants to be a valued worker using her gifts in harmony with other people. And then you let it go, Sue. So you actually need to let go the worry of trying to get out of one job into another, and to let it go. So would that be something that you would be comfortable enough to be able to sit and to do?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I really feel like there's a promotion for you. I feel like that it's something that you've been waiting for, and that there's a promotion for you. Would that be in the same company in a different department?
It would be in a different company.
Right, okay. Very, very, very similar to the one that you have been with.
That's correct.
The next card I pulled up for you is the playfulness card. And there's some puppies there having fun playing in the mud and those sorts of things. So the playfulness card comes up when we're trying to manifest things, because sometimes when we're worried about something, or we're thinking about it all the time, we become too serious about life and too serious about what we need. So we actually need to lighten our energy, to raise our vibration, so that we can actually have manifested what you need. So the playfulness cards come up. So can you stop thinking about it for a little while and have a little bit of fun?
I'll try.
So if it comes into your mind, whatever you do, Sue, sometimes when it gets, excuse me, things get a bit rough, I'll put some music on, and I'll listen to some music. And my go-to song at the moment is Macklemore, Glorious. He wrote that for his grandmother, but the part of the song says, I'm glorious, I was born for this, I was born for this. And so it's my motivational song at the moment. So that's I'm trying to manifest what it is, and I'm doing some live shows next year with some other mediums, and I'm trying to manifest the energy for that. So that's what you need to do. You actually need, so Spirit can mirror you, you're actually needing to lighten your energy and start feeling confident and start daydreaming about the feelings that you have in that new job.
Okay.
Okay, so I hope that helps you. So I would absolutely love you to go and have some fun, really put it out to Spirit and say, look, for my highest good, always for your highest good. And if you find a job that you might like, you say to Spirit, can I have this or something better? Because Spirit's all-encompassing and they can see everything, so they know what's for our highest good. So, Sue, I'll leave you with that. Thank you very much for calling in. I hope I've helped you. Good luck. Merry Christmas. And may 2018 be everything that you want it to be.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. You know, isn't that the way, though? We do, when we want something or we're needing to go from one job to another, we really get into that motivation, and there's nothing wrong with the motivation, but we get so serious and we concentrate and we spend all our energy trying to lock that in. But really what Spirit's asking us to do is to put it up to them, to use our free will, but to have a bit of fun, to lighten our energy, to lighten it up so we can elevate ourselves up to what it is that we're stepping forward. So if we're always, creating a better environment for our highest good, then we're needing to raise our vibration to the next level. And that's what I'd like everybody to go to. I mean, we have things happen in our life that we have to deal with, the ups and the downs. But when you're manifesting and you're creating this new environment for yourself, then you're actually needing to mirror that. Thank you, everybody that's joining me on Facebook Live. I can see you, and Abby and Joseph and Barbara and Kimberly and Carolyn. Hi, and thanks for joining us. We've got our next caller, and our next caller is Donna in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Hi, Donna. How are you?
Good. How are you? Thanks so much for taking my call.
Oh, thank you for calling in. I'm just as excited as you to get to talk to you.
Thank you.
Now, I'm manifesting, so I'm working with my I Am A Manifestor Magical Oracle cards, and I am helping manifest things for you. So, Donna, what was the reason that you called in today? What is it that we're needing to help you manifest?
Oh, I'm hoping to get a job. And I want to know if you see anything around that or money coming in.
All right. Now, you're my second caller for this show, and the first caller also was looking for a new job. So I talked to her about using the intent and free will and putting it up to Spirit and asking Spirit for a job and the feelings that you want when you have a job. When you're looking for the next chapter of your life, you look at what sort of feelings that you want to have. So you want to have enough time to do everything that you need to do, because I feel in the past everything was rushed and dumped on you, and you actually felt like you were always running out of time. Does that resonate with you, Donna?
Yes.
Okay, so one of the things that we need to manifest, though, is that you're doing a job that you have enough time and that you do it at a steady pace and you get everything done and that you actually feel peaceful and content in that position. So I'm going I'm just going to have a bit of a shuffle and just have a look at what the cards are saying. Okay. I really feel like that, that needs to be looked at in your life as well, that you're not rushing around and doing everything. So this is a bit of self-love sort of stuff, Donna. So, having boundaries, being able to say no to people, being able to set boundaries at what you can do so that you're not rushed off your feet. I know that and I can feel that you're a very capable person, and I can sort of feel a little bit like, give it to me because I'll do it properly. Does that resonate with you?
Yes. I haven't been working because I had gotten hurt, so that's why I was hoping that you were seeing a job around me soon.
Yeah. Well, I'm just going to have a look at the cards.
Okay.
Okay, so the first card that comes up is feelings. So that card is telling me that you need to project what it is that you want to feel like when you're working. So that means that we're going into, I feel that there's something for you, but I think that there's a little bit of I think that there's a little bit of work that you need to do on your boundaries and the feelings that you want to have at work. So sometimes when we leave work, we get so wrapped up in wanting that same job or wanting that same skill base. I don't feel like that you're going to go back to do the same skill base position that you had. I think it will be different. I think that you might find it a little bit challenging because it's not what you're used to. It's probably under your pay zone.
Right.
But I think it's going to be something that's going to give you the feelings that you need to have. We're talking about your highest good. So when you're looking for a new chapter and the next step in your life, you want to have more time in your life to do the things that you love. So if you do the same things that you've always done, you're going to get the same. So you need to change your thought process about and figure out what is the feelings that you want in a new job. I feel like it's different. I feel like it's not the same pay grade. I just put up another card, and it was the love card. So this is saying to me that, there's love around you. There's enough love around you. You need to love yourself. You need to put loving thoughts up around this working environment and come from a loving place. So when we're talking about feelings and love, the cards that come up, I would say to you at this point in time, even though that you've asked me about your work, what's on your mind is love and your relationships. Does that resonate with you, Donna?
No, because I'm very close to my family, and I have a good marriage, thank God.
Yeah. And that's what's coming up. So at this point in time, so I'm using spirit to help me navigate through a story and to help you for your highest good. So what they're actually... the cards that they've actually come up is about feelings and about love. So this is more to do with you concentrating on your feelings that you want to have, like I said, to project those, and about the love that you have. So maybe that's where you need to be at this point in time, more so than anywhere external.
Okay.
Okay? So...
Okay.
So... I would nearly say to you to sit down and really think about the feelings that you want to have and the love that you want to have. If you've got a really wonderful family and a loving relationship, therefore there is no reason why your working life can't match that. For some unknown reason, I feel like in the past you've actually separated that, so you don't have... I don't feel like you've had the best working environment. Would that be correct?
I'm sorry, what was that, Linda? Yes, you said?
I don't think that you've had the best working environment.
Yeah, I haven't been working because I had gotten hurt.
Yes. No, I realise that. But what I mean is when you've been working in the past, the different employment, that it hasn't been... So you've got the feelings card up and you've got the love card up. So that's where you are at the moment. So you've got the feelings and you've got the love. But I don't feel like your ex-employment that you've had in previous jobs has matched your home life. It hasn't been loving and it hasn't been conducive to what you have in the other half of your life. So probably...
Yes.
Yes, right.
You're right.
So what we want to do is we want to now create that and release that block or that pattern in you in all directions of time that has had you having difficult employment. So, or difficult situations in employment. So we want to just release that to Spirit and ask them to transmute that so that the loving feelings that you have in your home life, you can actually have in your working life.
Yes.
So the next card that I got up, so this is like a story, so we're unwinding, Donna, and we're just going through. So remember, the first card was feelings. So that's about how you want to feel. The second card was love. So that's the love in your life and the feelings. And the next card I got was career. So on that card, the lady is a florist and she's happy. There's energy around her that's spinning around. There's money. She's just living a joyful, loving life doing her career. So what we need to do is you actually feel that love, understand the feelings that you want to have at work. So if I said to you, what was the top feeling that you want to feel when you're employed, what would it be?
Appreciate it.
Okay. So does your family appreciate you?
Yes.
That's right. So there was a difference there. So we've removed the block and the pattern. So now your affirmation would be, I am appreciated in all of my life. So you actually start thinking of the feelings that you want. You already are mirroring it with your family. So now we're putting out to Spirit. Please, Spirit, we're putting the intent out to help Donna get a job that she's appreciated in, that she's feeling contentment in, that is using her gifts and her talents, that she's able to do, even if the injury that she has sustained, it's going to be a position that you're going to be able to do. So you may need to let go of what you had and what you think it looks like, and just work with Spirit and start affirming what you feel like in all of your life, not just your family life and a different work life, in all of your life. Does that make sense to you, Donna?
Yes, it does, Linda.
Yeah. So I'm saying to you, yes, there is a job coming for you. I'm saying to you, it will be different, and it won't be exactly the same as what you've done. I'm saying to you that we've removed a block and a pattern that could have been in a past life. It could have been anywhere in your life that had you feeling like it's okay for you to be loved and appreciated in your home, but your work life was different. So that belief or that story had come from somewhere in your past or your conditioning.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much, Linda.
Does it make sense to you, though?
Yes, what you're saying does make sense.
Yeah. So from now on, even if you're writing your affirmations or gratitude lists, your affirmations are, I am appreciated in my home life and my work life. I am happy in my home life and my work life. I want you to start looking at it like it is encompassing everything. When you say you're happy in the whole of your life. So you just might need to change your thinking around what it is you're going to do, but what it is coming, it's going to be for your highest good, and that's what we want. Because Spirit can see everything, so they know things that we sometimes try and block or don't know.
Thank you so much.
You're very, very welcome. So practice being appreciated in all your life, as holistically. Thank you very much for calling, Donna. Have a lovely Christmas and a lovely New Year.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. So that was 2 questions regarding work and employment. And so I've used my I'm a Manifestor cards. And so I know that we have ideas and we work hard, we do training, and we get to this point. But what happens when we get to that point and it's not for our highest good, and we're moving more and more into a spiritual world? You know, we're raising the vibration. And what happens when we get to that point and we're working at something that is draining us? Something will happen that stops us working there, and we have to find what it is our life purpose is. That means that you need to go back and you need to start thinking about the feelings that you want to have, and asking Spirit, partnering with Spirit about finding you employment for your highest good. So it's we're learning and working with Spirit, and self-analysis tool is knowing what you want to feel like. Not the job, not the person, not the place, but feeling that feeling. You know, what is it that I want to feel like when I'm employed or help what I'm doing, you know? I want to use all my gifts, all my talents, and I want to help people, and for my highest good and the highest good of all. So then I end up doing this and talking to people. Anyway, that's the end of I Am a Manifestor show for this week. Thank you very much for listening, calling in, being on the live. This is A1R Psychic Radio. I'm Linda Willow Roberts. You can find me on I Am a Manifestor Facebook page. You can purchase the I Am a Manifestor Magical Oracle cards at whitelightpublishinghouse.com.au in their online shop. You can find me in the Holistic Bliss magazine, where I do a column. That is a free magazine and you can download that. And I'm looking forward to coming back next week after Christmas, sending you loads of love. Remember, we're putting out there that we're going to have a magical Christmas.